Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast with the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. Thank you all for tuning in to listen wherever you are and however you're accessing us. We appreciate your time and we appreciate your interest in us. So sit back and relax, or if you're driving, enjoy the ride as you listen to another amazing episode.
Hey guys, this is the Dinosaur from the Dinosaur and the Dude. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for tuning in and for putting up with us. We know that we are a lot to handle, so we appreciate you sticking it out with us. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out on the website, which is TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. We're also all over socials. We are hoeing ourselves out proper on socials, so just come and find us and say hi. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Now the I can't talk. I was saying now the router is hefty because it's got a little beefy voice because
Yeah, it's how
it
I
came
do.
out.
You
Yeah.
know, sometimes I have to fight for my right to party. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of,
Okay,
my
now.
wife was flirting with me and it was awkward. So,
Oh really? Wow.
Mhm.
How so? Talk me through it.
Oh, that's like awkward. Hey, awkward porn. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
That's so great.
I'm so pathetic. Okay, so
So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that you were good with. I mean, I don't, I don't have the bandwidth for that.
fortunately I do.
We're talking about data, right?
Yeah, I was
You
like,
nerd.
yeah, fortunately I do. Yeah. Well, cool.
It makes sense though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it
so
does.
yeah,
So so yeah,
let's
I don't know
go.
why it's dropping. I still don't know why it's dropping. Fuck it. Because yeah, it was hot at 99. Now it's down to 13 and still dropping 11. I don't know. In any
Hold on,
case,
I'm gonna check something to see if there's. Hold on.
it
It
can't
should.
be. I don't know why it would be affecting me. Like it has to be something with the it has to be something with the system itself because both of us are going down at the same time.
Oh,
Whereas
fair,
like
fair. That's
like
true.
in the past, I've noticed where you'll be 99 and I'll be 3% or vice versa. And that's something going on. That's where you could say something's going on specifically with one of us. But for us to both be going down exactly the same amount at the same time, then that's a system thing. In any case, we're going to ride this fucker out until it dies. With that being said, hey everybody,
Hey, guys.
this is the dinosaur and the dude, the only podcast in the world that has the shittiest audio but the most amazing
And
content.
internet.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, audio is kind of like in quotes. It could be internet, it could be whatever, but
Yeah.
whatever the
Man, what
flavor
if
of
AI is actually picked up our tweets, or not our tweets, but our picked up our stuff,
whatever
and
the
then
flavor of it is. I mean, whatever the aspect of it is, the flavor is still shitty. It's still shitty. It's still the
that's true.
shittiest
That's true.
audio. And yeah, um, glad you all have decided to click on our episode. This is the 42nd episode.
What?
Yeah, so we're getting close to
50?
two, which would be a full year, 50 of episodes.
Oh, you did math. Okay.
Yeah, 52 would be a
Wow.
full year of episodes. Not that uh,
What?
it's more, it would be more than a year for us, but
See, that's
because
amazing.
we've taken breaks. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's absolutely
amazing.
amazing. We've taken breaks. We're not
You've
iron
done it.
horse. We're not iron horsing this bitch and doing every week nonstop.
Yeah,
Nah, we
you
took
got to
some
let it heal up at some point.
right. Like,
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the beauty of it. I think we still take into account ourselves it's not where we make it to like this is the grind. We appreciate what we're doing, but at the same time, we don't let it diminish the time that we need for ourselves. So if we get to a point where it's like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I need to deal with some personal shit, and that means a week or whatever. I need to sit out this week or whatever. We always have room for that. Where I feel like some out there that do podcasts, they're so like gotta get go gotta do consistent amount of content. You know, one episode a week. Nah, we got to do. See, now we're back to 99. One episode a week. Nah, they've got to do like three or two, and upload. Like fuck that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It, if you got the content for it, if you got the means to do it, yeah,
I
sure.
mean,
But
have you
after,
seen my brain? Have you
yeah,
seen your brain?
right. I think after a while, though, that's a quick that's a quick road to burnout.
You're absolutely correct.
I think after a
I thought that I
while.
was there this week. I did primal screaming in my car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think you get to a point where you're just sort of like you got to find that balance of where this is a cool thing, and then when it becomes work or a chore or something that you just got to do because you're a slave to the digits and you want to make sure that you're generating so much content quickly and
Ooh, that's a good one. Slave to the digits.
yeah, you're like looking at it, whether those digits are percentages or likes,
Dollars.
yeah, or likes or subscriptions or whatever the numbers are, you want them to go up as quick as possible so you can generate revenues. You could be I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I don't know. I think we're a little bit more organic than that.
I would say
That's
we're
just
as
my take.
organic as we could get,
Yeah, that's just my take.
and I'm
That's just my
totally
take.
fine with that.
So,
Okay,
uh,
so
for this episode, we're going to be talking about a lot of shit. But the big thing that we want to also make sure is that we cover bases with the fine print.
okay,
And then after the fine print, we'll do a vibe check and all that kind of stuff. But we wanted before we go deep into it, we want to
mm,
do the fine
just
print.
the tip.
Yeah, yeah. And also be aware that we may talk about things in this episode that might be a little jarring to some people. I'll try to remember when we are talking about it so I can give like a little warning before we do. But
Trigger
if
warning.
we don't, yeah, if we forget, this is basically your warning right now. So with that
Right.
being said, I can't do anything else than that. I'm going to take a nice stiff drink of this ginger ale while the lovely dinosaur, this is the dinosaur, by the way, right here.
That's me.
And, you know, I'm the lackadaisical dude. Um, and she's going to go over the fine print.
Okay,
And
first
you
off,
get,
I feel like maybe the cookie kicked in. So that's
oh,
the first
right,
disclaimer that I
right.
have.
Well, yeah,
Um,
well, this will be a remarkable fine print. I mean, we were going to talk about the cookie in the vibe check, but if the cookies are
right.
already made, if the cookie's
I'm just
presence is
saying, I
already
have an
made,
excuse. I really do
yeah,
have an
if
excuse.
the cookie's presence is already
It's well
noted,
deserved.
then
I've been very good this week because I have been extremely stressed out, but we'll get to that. Anyway,
yes,
y'all, this is the fine print of it all. Um, if you're not an adult and you are listening, we really think that maybe you shouldn't. And especially for this one, because there are going to be issues that are
yeah,
sensitive and, they can be triggering for people.
yeah,
And we certainly don't want that. We're not trying to offend anybody. We're just two friends that are talking on the phone or talking. That's how it started, talking on the phone. We're just jacking at the jaw, not, wow. Um,
you don't know
so,
me. Maybe I
you
am. You don't know.
don't know what flavor Kool-Aid I am. Okay, know that.
Shit. Think
um,
ginger ale's my only thing. Come on.
oh, that's true. That's true. I'm sorry. I had no disrespect.
Hmm.
So, yeah, just we're probably going to offend you at some point, and we know that because
Mm.
we're a bunch. Like we're a lot to put up with, but just go with it and have fun. And if you enjoy it, then welcome, you fucking weirdo.
Yep.
And if you don't enjoy it, we're sorry, but you will find something else on the internet that you can enjoy. So that's it. We don't mean to offend, but we probably will. You've been warned.
Awesome. Awesome.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Bunch of does. So yeah, let's get going with
Let's
all
get
this
this
greatness
cracking.
that we got going on. You like to always have a vibe check and elderly check. So kick that off because I'm no good at any of that.
Really? You're not?
I mean, I could do a vibe check. I'm
Okay,
sitting
well, I'm in my
here.
little cave.
Okay.
I'm in
Yours is
my little
yours always sounds better than mine. That's why I don't know if it's
oh,
like should I should I do mine first and then we end out on a really good one?
no, I mean, I've already talked about my space before, so
Yeah. MySpace?
now I want to talk about like headspace.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Hmm. Speaking of, we should get them as a sponsor.
Headspace?
Yes.
Okay. You
Or
you talk, I'll look into that.
okay. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're no Olympic swimmer, but we're doing big things over here.
Mhm.
Um, so my vibe check is just kind of solidifying and realizing who I am and embracing that and being proud of it.
Mhm.
Meaning, um, there's been a lot of stuff going on medical wise with my family, and I've really stepped up to the plate. And I know that I would do it because that's what I do. That's what I have to do. That's what I need to do. But I rarely step back and look at it and say, all right, bitch. I mean, you doing it. You're doing a good job. You're not
Mhm.
getting every time. You're not succeeding 100% of the time, but you got this.
Mhm.
And to be able to do that, just take a break and recognize that I am going through a lot and I am under so much stress. And if it takes me stopping the car and doing a primal scream in a parking lot,
Mhm.
then it does. At least I did it in my car and I didn't do it outside, and people will think that there was somebody being hurt or there was a murderer. So it's just about taking care of yourself. And in
Mhm.
a really weird way, that is me taking care of myself. So I'm digging that. I'm digging it a lot. And being that I'm able to live an authentic life as much as possible, because there's so much shit in the world.
Right.
Um, I'm really able to enjoy my marriage, which is fucking awesome. It's so great because for a long time, I didn't think that I could ever have that.
Mhm.
And I do. So that kicks ass. I mean, do you know what I had for dinner today?
Um hmm,
Give
let
me
me
your
guess.
best. Come
Let
on.
me guess. Let me guess. Clearly more than what you text me. So
Oh shit, I did give some of it away.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna go with uh I'm gonna I don't I'm gonna go with chicken. I don't know exactly how it's
Mhm.
prepped, but I'm gonna probably say grilled, sautéed a little, and then grilled with some not asparagus because that'd be kind of double green vegetable, not too good. Maybe some carrots, but mm, and
That would have been
onions.
good.
Yeah.
It was corn. It was roasted corn, and it was sautéed chicken with like
Mm-hmm.
garlic and yummy stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
quinoa and wild rice, and these Brussels sprouts with this miso glaze on it. Oh,
Quinoa,
fucking hell.
quinoa, and
Yeah,
brown rice.
they're
And
both important grains.
yeah, yeah.
Because
And
if you
and
eat grains, then you need to make sure that you're eating the right ones.
well, right. Yeah, that's a very good point because some people just eat bullshit because they think it's the right shit they should be eating, but it's really just bullshit. Uh, oh, it's
That's like getting
green.
a salad at a really fast food very popular place, getting a salad there, you think you're doing the right thing, but it's actually fucking terrible for
Oh
you.
my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Basic. Yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah.
So,
Does it
just being
sound
a
like
fucking
does it
adult and
sound like
having a dinner. What?
does it sound like I just went through something with God? Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, go
Holy
clean up.
shit.
Crap.
God. Oh my God. Fuck yes. Jesus. Holy crap. You saying that you have no clue. That's gonna be my vibe. When you're finished with your vibe, I'm gonna explain why that salad remark hit
Okay,
such.
okay, okay. So, um, but yeah, just being able to cook a great meal and
Hmm.
spend time with a great lady. I mean, it's awesome.
Hmm.
We were like cracking up, just just being stupid. It's fun.
That's beautiful.
So that's it. I'm chilling, I'm vibing.
Yeah, and
I'm
it-
good.
and appreciating what you got and where you at. It's beautiful. I think I told you before. I'm so happy for the both of you. I'm glad things have gotten to where um, you know, especially because I've known you more than your wife, but where the both of you can appreciate yourselves and your relationship and your marriage and your interactions with each other in different ways, but also together at the same time, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So I'm glad you're able to do that because those ways I just said, it doesn't always work out that way in relationships,
Truth.
not even marriage, just a fucking relationship. Because sometimes relationships are just about fucking. And that's just not coming from me because I know that it comes off as like the dude thing to say, but it's true. So, I mean, some people, they're just, they
You're
just
such a
like that.
dude,
They
dude.
just, they just like that person because they're really good at fucking. But on a intellectual level, on a connection
You're
level,
disgusting.
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna say disgusting, but
Oh
it's just pretty much
God.
like it's hollow. Is what I was gonna say. It's like on an emotional level or on an intellectual level, on a means of which you feel connected with that person,
Right.
um, outside of the one thing that you are obviously connected. Like if you're not if you're not able to fuck that person, then there is nothing that connects you with them other than that. And I think a lot of people, they hang around with being in a relationship with someone else while with their fuck partner or fuck buddy because that's all that they are for, and they don't have any connection with them otherwise. And so when they
Sure.
find someone that they actually, oh shit, I actually enjoy talking to this, oh, I actually connect with this person, and so when they start gauging where they want to be in that relationship primarily than just the the fuck buddy. So I'm all that being said, I'm continuously happy for the both of you. I'm glad that the both of you flourish, and especially you being able to primal scream in vehicles. That's fantastic. I'm kind of jealous because I've not gotten there yet because I feel
Sure.
like um, I've done that once or twice, and I've made the mistake of not checking my surroundings first. So then people thought, oh, okay, he completely lost his shit. He's about to come and shoot up everybody or something because he's in his vehicle right there. We see him. He's right there. He's screaming in his vehicle.
Wow, that
Okay,
escalated.
lock the door. Lock the door. They're like, okay, fine. I was
Jesus.
just trying to let out. Oh, never mind, guys. Yeah, you want to be by yourself. You want to really be by yourself. You don't want to be around people
I'm sorry.
screaming
That
at your
sucks.
face. Yeah, it did suck. But cool.
So tell me about this salad thing.
So yeah, this kind of merges into elder check. So I'll
Oh,
just also
great.
go
Perfect.
right into my elder check after this. So the reason why the salad thing um, resonated so much to me is because I had that discussion with uh, my mom.
I
For
was
those,
gonna say it's your mom, isn't it?
yeah, for those that don't know, I caretake for the short story is I caretake for my parents who are incapable of caring for themselves in various capacities. And throughout episodes, you can find out all the details about that. But for the sake of this episode, I'm not going to belabor it with all the details on that. But
Yeah.
that's why a lot of the stuff is about my mom and my dad.
Which
So
is awesome because they're hilarious.
so okay, in that regard, because you said that last episode, and I just want to make sure that you completely understand. It's a thing of where it's like someone with kids that come over. Love your kids. Oh, it's awesome. That's because at the end of the event, they're
Yeah,
still going home with me.
right.
And
It's not cute to you. They're not funny to you. You're just like,
it's
it's a
like,
fucking feeling.
it's like, I love them. Bring them over. Oh, you guys are awesome. I can't wait to hang out with you. Okay, okay. Yep, gotta go. Bye bye. Oh, fuck.
Bye.
Y'all don't want to go with her? No, you don't? Oh yeah, because you got a room over there full of your shit. Okay, fine. Um, yeah, yeah. And so anyway, my mom's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get some salads for dinner." I said, "Oh, okay."
Go get them. What the fuck did she bring back?
So here's the preface to that story. My AC went out in the vehicle. Fuck that noise during the summer.
Right.
So I'm like getting it fixed, but I needed to leave it at the shop to, for them to really fix it. And so on the way back, you know, they're in a vehicle and I'm in the fixed AC vehicle. I'm like, yeah, it's fixed. Yeah.
Who's
She,
driving?
no, she's driving because we're in
Your
two different.
mom?
Yeah, we're in two different vehicles now.
And she's okay to drive?
Yeah, yeah, she's good to drive.
Okay.
For the most part, I say about 80% of the time, she's good to
Okay.
drive.
Good
In
odds.
fact, yeah,
Again, we're not liable. So you know.
yeah. So she's like, I want to get salads for dinner. Oh, okay, okay, cool. I'm just gonna stop off the store. No, I'm gonna get these salads at Jack in the Box.
No. No. No.
So I
Here's
stared
the
at
thing.
her.
If you love those Jack in the Box salads, I do apologize, and I am probably going to be offensive, but no.
I
You're
stared at her, and I was like, "You ever had those before?" Mm-mm. "Oh, you haven't?" Okay.
no,
So we go to
never
Jack
will.
in
In
the Box.
fact,
So we go to Jack in the Box. I'm protesting so hard, I don't even get in the line. I'm like, I'm not getting. I'm not. I'm just gonna sit
girl, I
right
will
here.
eat a fucking cracker at home.
So so she goes through one drive-through. That's right,
Oh
ladies.
no, please
That's,
no.
that's right, ladies and gents. When I say she goes through one drive-through, that means we're going to have more than one. Just a little foreshadowing. So we go through one
Keep
drive-through,
up, kids. Keep up.
and she drives right out, comes by me, pissed. They don't even have any salads. Okay. There's another one down.
A
There's, a,
nerve.
there's another one down. And I was like, yeah, there's one right down the street. There's a close to the house. Well, let's go to that one. Okay. So we go to another Jack in the Box, and
Wait, 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 wait. Hold on.
is that?
So, do they sell salads? Okay. See, because
Yeah, they do.
I'm not
They
that
do.
high. Okay,
Yeah,
like
they
I'm
do.
not.
They
I'm not
do.
that high.
Yeah, they do. Apparently, they say they serve these amazing Southwest salads. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh,
They have to be amazing
that would be yeah.
because after we go to the second one, she realizes they have every salad but that one.
Huh.
So she's pissed again. Ah, well, this doesn't make any sense. But they know they should have these salads made. It's like, yeah, they should have known that. Yeah, they should
You
know
were
they have
hungry.
salads made because you're coming. Let's go to this other one. So that's right. We go to three Jack in the Box.
In the same town.
Yeah, it's on the same street. It's literally on the same street. We're just driving. Yeah. So we get to this third one, and I was just like, all right, if they don't have these damn salads, I'm gonna. I, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm going to leave them. I don't know what I'm going to do after I leave them, because we're gonna end up at the same place. But whatever. Just the act of me leaving them might
Right.
satiate.
It's like you're storming off, but you need them
Right.
to know that
Yeah.
you are storming off.
Yeah.
You were
I'm s-
throwing a fit.
Yeah. I'm storming off and slamming the door in this exact same house that you're going to be coming into anyway. So,
Right.
so it's like a very, very limited win. So she gets in the drive-through. She comes out and she's got this smile on her face. So I was like, okay, mission accomplished. She's got the fucking salad. So we get home, and I know she's going to be pissed about it because she's not. She's gonna find fault in whatever the fuck.
Sure, because it's a struggle.
If Jesus was making these salads, if Jesus was making the salads and said and was in the drive-through window and said the ingredients I made these salads from are fresh from the Garden of Eden. Yes, I still have access to the Garden of Eden, and that's what the lettuce and tomato, the nourishment you will get from it is because this is directly from the Garden of Eden.
It's
Enjoy.
pure.
En-
It is
en-
pure.
Enjoy and go with Christ. I mean, me. Go with me. Go with. I am Christ. Go with me in you by way of this salad. Blessed. And then if that all happened, she
Get
was
me writing it. I'm gonna have to write a psalm about that later, y'all.
yeah. If that all happened, she would still be pissed about it some way or another.
Okay, so
So
what happened?
sure enough, we get home. This ain't the right dressing. So she's pissed off that the dressing's not right. Then she
Okay.
starts looking. These are supposed to be corn sticks. These aren't corn sticks. I was like, oh my god.
What the
Guess
fuck is a corn stick?
that's what I asked her. I said, "Ma, these are. Do you realize you got salads from Jack in the Box, right?
Yeah, what in the French fried
You
hell's going on?
you know it's Jack in the Box, but the salad. Ooh, they've gone down. These have gone
Oh,
down.
you just now realizing that, sister?
These I'm gonna eat them because I got them, but I'm not. Ooh, I'm not. This doesn't make any sense. And I'm like giving her
And did she get mad at
alternatives.
you because you didn't want to eat one?
Oh, I didn't even want one. I told her I don't want one, so she only got two. I was like, hey man, you all are already checking out. Y'all eat with whatever the fuck you want. I'm not. I'm telling her, it's like, if you wanted another Southwest salad alternative, you could have gone to Chili's or something like that. I mean, not like I'm saying
Sure.
Chili's is any better, but I'm just saying more bang for your buck, because that right there looks like it
I would
fell.
say Chili's is probably better than Jack in the
That
Box.
looks like it fell out of a truck and somebody said, I bet I could sell those still. And and then lo and behold, you're at the window asking for those salads.
And they're
That's what
like,
those were.
ta-da!
Yeah, girl, guess what? We got them. So
Just in, fresh, fresh, real
she's,
fresh.
yeah, she's so pissed. She's saying, I'm gonna call Jack in the Box and tell them about these
She
salads.
did. Oh
No,
goodness.
she pulled herself from that ledge, but I'm just like, I'm about to pop popcorn because I want to see this.
There is something absolutely fucking adorable about an elderly person being upset and they just need somebody to know about it.
I,
You know?
I'm gonna watch this futile struggle right here, where you're gonna call Jack in the Box, like they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, our salad! Tell us all what happened." The salad just, oh my god! You got
I can I
you
can
got
kind of
pictures?
hear it.
You got pictures? Oh my god, you got pictures? Okay. What the dressing wasn't it was ranch. It wasn't even Southwest set. Oh my god. I was like, Mom, what are you expecting? Like, for them to reimburse me? Oh, okay, like reimburse you or give you like lifetime salads? I mean, what are you again, this is
Just
Jack in
send
the
her a
Box.
truckload of that dressing.
This
She
is
won't
Jack
say a
in the
fucking
Box.
word in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, it's like this is Jack in the Box. They're gonna give you a bunch of dressing and a Tennaball. you don't even have antennas anymore, but they're gonna rub it in and give you a nice little ball. I was like, what are you expecting? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm about to find out when I call him. She never called him. She never called him.
Oh my god, I'm
So that
crying.
that is a wrap up of my vibe and my
Okay.
elderly check right there.
Okay.
That's what I got to deal
Oof.
with every day.
Well, I gotta say honestly, I mean, mine's doing pretty good.
Oh fuck, man.
I
Jesus.
mean, oh gosh. Okay. Sorry, I
Yeah.
was crying.
So
Um, yeah, she's doing okay. She kind of ran into a little hiccup today.
yeah.
Um, but we're gonna get it checked out before, you know, we
Okay.
say anything.
Well, just
Oh, she
sliding.
did. Hold on
Huh?
just a second. She
Sure.
did. She did try to tell me that. Well, maybe I'm just going to go ahead and sign the lease for next year. And I was like, whoa, hold on up on that one. Okay.
Sign a lease
Uh-uh.
for her apartment.
Yes. I
But
was
I
like,
thought,
oh, no.
hey, remember we went to this place that we were looking at? That
Yeah. Right.
you want
Remember,
to?
you're going to have
We're
new
doing that.
friends.
We're doing that. That's the plan
Yeah.
we're doing.
we're going to do that. So,
No, no, we're committed to that plan, and I want you to get back to
the
being
thing is
committed
that
to
we
it
don't know where
too.
we're going. Are we moving to Kentucky? Are we moving to North Carolina? Are we moving overseas? I mean, that's an option too.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just gonna spring this shit right here in the middle of the goddamn thing? It's not even.
Listen, I will have the internet no matter where I go, and it will
It's
be the
not even.
adventures of the dinosaur, and it will be the happiest fucking dinosaur
It's
on the
not
planet.
even. Oh, okay. So it's not even. Didn't even. I'm finding this shit out right now.
Okay,
Okay.
says the per. Okay, okay. You want to play that? Because
No,
says the
I'm not
person.
playing anything. You just told me. I'm just responding, reacting like,
I
okay,
just got
so
to
you're
the I
moving.
got to the jump before you did.
So you're
See,
gonna
because I
move?
thought you was living across the world.
Yeah. Well, no, that got changed.
No.
That got changed. I'm I'm watching someone get pissed off about Jack in the Box out. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So you
I'm sorry.
though, you're gonna be moving
Well, we
soon?
don't know. We don't know. We met with a realtor last night
Mm-hmm.
just to try to get an idea of the things that we need to fix in the
Yeah.
house and what would be lucrative for us to fix and what would not be as productive. So,
Right. Right.
um, it was a friend of mine, and she was talking about. She was like, her and her husband are actually looking to move to Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and or looking into the possibility of moving to Portugal. And we've talked about Portugal. So
Mm-hmm.
we've talked about Portugal, Ireland, Scotland, Austria, and Amsterdam. And not Amsterdam because of the reason that everybody
I mean,
thinks.
but
Hang on, I
I
gotta
mean, but
sneeze. Hold
I mean, but it is convenient. It would it would be convenient. I'm just saying if
on. Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Um,
It would be
I'm allergic
convenient.
to Texas. That's where I'm at. I'm
Oh,
allergic to it.
oh.
That's why I have to leave.
Well, in any case, whatever the two of you decide, I know it's for the best of the two of you. So do whatever that is that
Yeah, for sure.
is
We'll
for the
have an
best.
elder in tow. You know, I'm not just gonna up and leave her, so she won't get taken care of.
Fuck, fuck.
I mean, hey,
I yeah,
and I told you the other day, I said I'm not going to sacrifice my mental health for yours.
yeah,
So we need to work together on this.
yeah,
You'll be taken care of, have a nice place to stay,
yeah.
but you may have to move. And she totally understood. And she was like, that might be fun. And I was like, that's the attitude. Exactly. It could be a fucking
Yeah,
ton of fun.
yeah, y'all keep focusing on fun, because let me tell you, I would not with mine.
Yeah, I know. And you're in a much different situation than me,
Fucking hell.
unfortunately.
God, just
I
thinking
wish it was
about that
so
is
much
making
better
me.
for you.
You wish what?
I said I really wish that it was so much better for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, moving with mine would be like just that would be man found running naked through the city.
You know what?
News
If I
update.
were you,
Yeah,
I would send her to an all-inclusive resort
yeah,
somewhere. that is a
Mm,
senior resort
mm,
just by herself so that she can go and have her vacation. And then you get home
labor.
health to stay with dad and
Yeah.
you just fucking move. And she comes back and you're like, I'm going to take you home. And then you go to a brand new home, like a new place. You're like, it's going to take us a little longer. 6 hours
Ta-da!
later.
Look at that. See, look at that. Look, what happened? Look, look. Yeah, I don't know all about
Doesn't this look familiar?
it. Right.
Doesn't it look familiar?
Right. Make it seem like it's been that
I
way
don't
the whole time.
understand.
Well,
We've
this
been
is
here
where
for
we
years.
always been.
What's wrong with
What are you
you?
talking about? No, we've always been on a boat. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
we've been here for 4 years.
We've always been on a boat. Always. No, no, no. All right. So that being said, about the elders and whatnot, it wouldn't be the dinosaur and the dude without us going into a little bit of fuckery and conspiracy and your situation with your mom and I know my situation with mine. Do you think they could run for office?
Okay, I do want to answer that. I'm gonna have to think about it for just a second.
Yo, it's the dude. Just let me interrupt this episode real quick just to let you know about Bobby Rapscallion. In case you've missed it in previous episodes when we talked about him, Bobby Rapscallion is a lifestyle brand that produces amazing CBD products. I'm talking about gummies, oils with melatonin in it. If you're looking for that sweet ass sleep, go to BobbyRapscallion.com and get CBD now. If you don't even know how many milligrams you should be taking, don't worry about it. They got a calculator on their website where you can put in your body weight and it'll tell you exactly how many milligrams of CBD you should be taking a day. Okay? There's no THC in it, so even if you get, random piss tests, you don't have to worry about it. If you're allergic to THC, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Go to BobbyRapscallion.com and for a limited time, you can put in our code. Yeah, the dinosaur and the dude has a code. Put in the letters TDTD20 and you'll get 20% off their CBD products. That's TDTD20. 20% off Bobby Rapscallion CBD products at BobbyRapscallion.com. I don't think you can use it on the bulk. I mean, because it's bulk. I mean, you could buy bulk, but I think bulk is already at a discount, so you can't use our code. But for the individual purchases of CBD products, absolutely. TD20, 20% off Bobby Rapscallion products. If you're looking for high quality, high potency CBD, this is it. If you're not using Bobby Rapscallion, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. You're doing yourself a disservice. That's it. So go there now. BobbyUpscallion.com. Get it. Use our code. Get 20% off. All right. Now enjoy the rest of the episode. So I
Wait,
was thinking, huh?
clap.
Okay,
Go ahead.
right. I was thinking, so the reason why I was asking if you think they could hold off is that there was this thing that I was sort of stumbling on and sort of catching on of how there's an interesting amount of elderly people in political office
Yes.
running the country. And like what? Yeah. Well, we're recording. Our recording comes out a week after we record. So for people to know. So we talk about some things that are happening at that moment that it might seem like we're a week off because it's getting released a week after. But in any case, so like Mitch McConnell had this thing yesterday where he froze again,
Oh,
quote unquote, froze again.
oh, he did it again.
Yeah. So this is the second time in a press conference that he's just fucking froze. And what I noticed with this time is that I'm I'm thinking it's I'm thinking it's a form of dementia or close to it or is and they just don't want to say it. He says that The reason why I'm wondering that is because his response is the same thing my dad does when he phases out.
Mm,
Like they asked him a simple question, it's like, "Hey, what are your thoughts of running another term?" And he just, "Oh, okay," and he giggles. He just does this little chuckle. I was like, hmm, I hear that a lot. And he just stares off, doesn't say a word,
sure.
stares off. And then his assistant comes up after a while. It's like, "Hey, Senator, did you hear the question?" He asked if we're going to work. Oh, yeah. Heard. And he whispered back, "Yeah, I heard it." That's exactly what he
Oh,
does.
wow.
That's exactly what he does. And it was like, yeah, that right there, yeah. They 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 just got this dude on display. So I got into looking at it, it's like there's a lot of people that are really cooking the numbers. And I mean, cool, you can stay active. I'm not saying check out after a while. I'm saying you can be active, and I'm all for that. And if you want to be in politics or doing your thing that you really love doing, cool. I'm not one saying that people should get kicked out of what they love doing after a certain age. That's ageism, and I don't want to really associate myself with that.
Right.
Be an advisor, being a consultant, but if you're head of a party though, head of a committee
Yeah.
that's over the politics of a government that's running this country, eh, I I don't know how beneficial that is. Like I'm looking at this short list right now. Short list, 13 prominent politicians who are 70 and over. It's crazy.
Mm.
Biden's the same age as McConnell.
Okay. Well, I mean, there are some people that say that Biden shouldn't, and I don't have an opinion either way, honestly,
Sure.
because I just stay out of it.
Yeah.
But some people say that Biden shouldn't be running for office, and then some people say that that Mitch shouldn't be in office. You know,
Hmm.
it's being played on both way at both parties. Um,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a
definitely.
whole that's a
Yeah,
whole other thing.
it's definitely not a party thing. It's totally about function. One, function. Two, relatability. Um, I think it gets to a certain point where I would lean towards advisor or consultant because at a certain point you disconnect with who you're representing
Oh, sure, sure,
and
sure.
you're fighting battles that you feel like you got to amend because of losses you've had over the previous years and terms. Because how dare Nancy Pelosi thinks she can outdo me again this year? I'll show her. And the next thing
Right,
you know, you're just fighting the fight for people, but you really don't have a connection with who you're representing anymore because you're so out of it, disconnected in association wise. Like, love Bernie Sanders, but
right.
can can he relate with a 13-year-old that is, and he's 77? And can he relate with the rights that a 13-year-old would be needing when they go into college? Probably not.
Right.
But some of the things that they vote for, that's who will be affected by it. Like they're not going to be affected by those things. They're not going to be affected by the policies and the terms and the taxes and the
Right.
levy and the
That
things
they're
that
putting in.
yeah, the things that they're putting in against this country or that country, or we don't like this country, so we're going to put these things up against them so they can,
Right.
and that's going to make
Well, he
trade
could
and
literally like pull the pin, throw the grenade, and just deuce out.
well, right. Well, I mean, because who's cleaning who's cleaning up after that grenade, so to speak, and who is living with the fallout of that grenade afterwards, that kind of thing. Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. So yeah, it's not a political thing that I'm not really looking at it from a political stance as much as I am a are you able to really connect with people at this particular point to whom you represent? And I think it's a hard argument to convince. So the more and more I looked at it, and this is where it becomes more and more of the dinosaur and the dude topic.
Go on, get it.
There's this theory that what a theory? No, a conspiracy theory that that's all intentional. Like you have elderly in office because they're more controllable
Oh, right.
than someone that's younger. Uh, but it's like a part of it's so much that it's so much like the people running the string, pulling the strings behind the scenes. They have so much juice on these people that they'll do whatever they want. And so when one gets out of line, they do a little correction on the whole thing.
Well,
And
maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they're reprogramming his brain.
no, I'm saying like, well, there's that, there's that,
I mean, there's
there's
that
that,
big time.
there's that theory too. But like things get really heated and over the top. Okay, let's put someone like Biden in. Oh, he's a little old, yeah, but we got some shit on Biden, and he'll if we make certain things go away,
Mm-hmm.
he'll do exactly what. Whereas a younger person's like, I don't give a shit. Burn this whole building down. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, not that person. Let's get this guy in.
Right. Like, I'll
Yeah.
do it, but
We'll get Biden in. It'll ease tensions down. He'll bumble through a bunch of stuff, but he'll ease everybody will cool down, and then we kick it up again after 4 years. Let's give it a 4 year cool down. Okay, cool. I it's an interesting
we've been through some shit in 4 years.
yeah, it's an interesting concept, conspiracy theory concept. It was like you've got all of these people in here just really pushing the same kinds of things through that they've been doing just to keep this status the way it is. And anybody that comes along that wants to kick things up, disturb the house, the flow, the way things are built, the foundation. Well, that's when you find a sex tape or a fucking suitcase full of
Dead
blow.
hooker in the closet.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden you find all this shit. And you're like, wait, what? Or like when they really have a good stance on something, then they got an alcohol. But like Ted Kennedy, that dude couldn't get a break. Man, he was always alcoholic, driving into shit, people dying. This is really, really weird. It's like, oh yeah, we're never gonna have another Kennedy in office. And it's like, oh wow, that's interesting when you look at it like there's
Yeah.
this there's this mechanism in the background that is causing this whole thing. Because otherwise,
Never thought about it that way. That's
in
interesting.
because like in any other realm, in any other business or anything, they're taking a back seat. They're retired. They're not really out there. I mean, we got some cats. We got some cats right now. Okay, we got a senator in Alabama, and a senator in California, 84 and 85.
Oh my God.
Dianne Feinstein is 85.
Wow.
How? What the fuck? Who? What?
I mean,
How?
doesn't he deserve a damn break? Come on.
How? How is? I mean, I get it. You love politics. Clearly, you love government work, working for the country, however you want to spin it. Clearly,
And
you
we
do.
appreciate,
Clearly, you do. And yeah, and you've done some shit that is that that
impressive.
is that have spanned decades. I'm just saying, give somebody else a fucking chance. Jesus, you hoarding whore. You're like, what? Come on, 85?
That's funny.
85. I, it, like, I it's just sort of an interesting thing where you look at it. It's like, yeah, I'm hoping that there's some people that represent the the demographics. But damn, you're you're 85. I don't know your demographic.
Right.
I don't I don't know. I don't know your demographic. To which you're also saying I'm coming up with healthcare benefits to affect everyone,
Right.
that everyone can benefit from. It's like, w- I'm coming up with an
So
education plan that everyone will benefit from. Really? You're 85. Are
I
you?
have a hard time with people that make a lot of money whenever, they get paid well.
Yeah, it's just an interesting thing. It's just, okay. I mean, you could work in the private sector and make way more than that. Come on, stop. What are you doing? Is it the limelight? Is it the
Right.
what do you like? You could come up with you could still be
I
in
mean, what do they
California.
have on you, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the conspiracy. Is like, why are you always running from terms? What is it that's making you not say I'm good and stop?
I'm just gonna chill. I
Yeah,
had my time.
like
I'm
you could come.
tired. I want to enjoy myself.
Yeah, like you could come up. You can develop a think tank and be a consulting firm for other senators and be in the private sector and totally, if it's all about money, totally making bank off of that.
Right.
But instead, you want to be you want to be chairman of the Judiciary Committee, and you're 85, Chuck Grassley. Like, so weird. It's super weird. So I figured I'd just throw it out there and see what you thought, and as a means of
Yeah. So
elderly.
you asked a question earlier. You said, "Do you think that my mom would run for office
Yeah,
for
yeah.
good?"
That's
No,
right.
I don't. I
Yeah.
think that. I mean, did you say careful?
No, I said, yeah, I did. No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said careful. I'm like, oh, trust. Um, she has anxiety really bad, and
Hmm.
she just wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, unfortunately, that's like saying, that your dad can't do it.
oh
Well,
no,
why not? Well,
like
because
even
he's
like my mom has talked about working for the government. I'm so glad she didn't pursue that. Holy
what
fuck.
did she want to do for the government?
Oh my God. I don't know. But she was aiming high. I'll admit that. She was aiming high. I'll say it later, but Jesus Christ. It was just sort of like, okay, you've watched way too many TV shows. It does not work like that. And oh, you in technology? No, stop. Don't even, no, stop. You're getting kicked out. No, no, no.
We
That's,
already fired you. Sorry.
yeah. It's like, we, we sent you an update on the report on your phone. Really? Mm, I don't
This
know.
phone, it must be going out or
I don't
something.
know why my phone doesn't work. I'm not gonna. No.
I
Okay.
mean, it needs to be sent to the shop.
Mm-mm, no. I gotta take a picture and send it to you. Okay. Let me see. It's like,
So you've mastered that skill. Good
yeah,
job.
never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Okay.
It's like fuck that. But yeah,
Well,
I just figured I'd fling that out there.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I've never put much thought into it, so it was thought provoking. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
it's a kind of behind the scenes kind of conspiracy theory about,
Fuckery.
yeah, about how these, like, people have been talking about Mitch McConnell for years. Like, okay, this guy that's running up against him, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. Come on, it's Mitch McConnell. He fucking won. How the fuck did Mitch McConnell win? he won. Okay, next term come up. Okay, all right, yeah, this person for sure. No way, Mitch McConnell's gonna. No,
Right.
no way. Look at this dude. No way. Come on, he should retire. Yeah, absolutely.
Look at the dude.
He won. How did he win? Okay, again. Okay, it's
When
like,
is he up again? Do you
huh?
know? When is he up again?
Um, when is his term? I don't know when his term is up. All I know is that he's like prime dude for why, how are you still running? And
Okay.
people are, there's people out there still connected with this dude where he gets a majority vote and wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that are still voting for people like Mitch McConnell.
Right.
And at the same time, you're like, so that will, there's no one that will run against this dude. That anybody is going to be like, you know what? Yeah, yeah, I'd vote for him over Mitch McConnell. None. Everybody's like, not Mitch. Mitch.
Nope, nope, we're good.
There's an 18-year-old out there. Mitch all the way. Really? Why? How?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's like, okay, so you, you just go to, yes, Mitch McConnell. Okay, all right, well, sure. And then boom, he's back in the office. Like, so he's getting a majority vote some sort of way, but dude's been in politics since 75,
Really?
since 1975.
So listen, I know that this is morbid, but the conversation made me wonder
Mm-hmm.
if a senator or any, federal higher up
Mm-hmm.
has died on the floor, like when
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't
in session.
know. I don't
Um,
know.
so I looked it up, and on
Oh, okay, you did?
Senate.gov,
Okay, because I was clicking clacking too. Okay, great. You looked it up.
yeah. So Senate.gov has a thing on here, and
Fuck me. Are you about to tell me someone did? God damn it. Go ahead,
there
please.
was a senator named David Broderick from
Uh-huh.
California,
Uh-huh.
and he passed. He passed in 1859.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like,
But what my point is, there's a lot of old people in there, and there's a lot of meetings. These are high pressure meetings, right?
mm-hmm.
And how
Yeah,
are these people staying alive and
yeah,
not and all under the public eye?
yeah, yeah. So
Like it is
very
bound to
good point.
happen.
Yeah, very good point. Because that was the thing that I was uh saying earlier today. That this is the second time we've seen Mitch McConnell like just totally,
Right.
as they say, freeze up. I don't know the exact same term. I don't know the official term of it, but basically when you forget where you are, where you like, you just completely blank out and you have no word, like you're incapable of talking. You forget the word. You forget how to talk. You forget what was said. You forget how to respond, and it takes someone like coming up to you and saying something to snap you out of it. That I see that a lot. I see that a lot, and I just saw it with him in that broadcast footage. But I was saying earlier, it's like, this is just the second press conference. This is just what the public has been able to see. I am absolutely sure they've seen this before more than two times in the other
Oh, sure.
meetings, in the
Oh,
other
sure.
meetings, in the with committees, with other senators, and they just that's Mitch, and they just keep it moving.
Crazy old Mitch.
Yeah, they just keep it moving. Wait, give him a moment. The system will reboot, and he'll be right back with words of wisdom. That
Sadly. Is
that
that what's
is,
happening?
yeah, I absolutely have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Do you
And
think he's a robot?
no, I know that's another conspiracy
I
out
don't think
there
he
that,
is either.
that there's a that there's a few robots and lizard people and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to hang out on Mitch that deep, but I will say I think it becomes very vulgar after a while to
Sure.
have somebody that you know is having that has this condition, but you still put him front and center, and you don't immediately look at it like, hey, you need to take us some steps back for your own well-being. We don't want to
Right.
have you center stage, basically looking completely out of sorts, and then have people feel confident that you've got someone like that making decisions for or being included in making decisions that could affect the country and citizens itself. I think it becomes a very vulgar, dis not this irresponsible thing
Right.
when people start doing that. And the conspiracy theory just makes it fun, but it's just a
You're a
thing.
sick fuck, sir.
Ah, in the background. So, I mean, from one to another, though, we could do that. Go to another conspiracy theory. So I'm not
Yeah,
coming off
go
as
on. Make
so
that
I'm not
jump.
so I'm not coming off as a sick fuck. Um, hey everyone, it's the dude, and I don't know if you picked it up on previous episodes, but I'm learning another language, and I have to admit I suck at it. I've been trying to do it for years, and I suck at it. And maybe you do too. I don't know. I don't know how you are. Maybe you're even thinking about learning a new language. Cool. Let me tell you about Pimsleur. They are a solid learning option that you should really look into if you're trying to brush up on a language, learn a new language, or whatever your language journey is. I use Pimsleur. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't use it and didn't think it was pretty awesome. You can learn at your own pace. The audio lessons are about 30 minutes, and you have flashcards and timed uh, little speed rounds, whatever floats your boat as far as being able to get you to learn the language. You're doing it on your own pace. But the way that Pimsleur does it with these lessons that you can do at least once a day, they're great. You're bound to get results. And that's why you can go on our website, The Dinosaur and the Dude, scroll down to the bottom, whatever page you're on, scroll down to the bottom, look for the Pimsleur link, click on that, and get a week for free. Yes, an entire week of Pimsleur for free. You start using that, you're going to start learning the language. And you're probably going to get it confident enough to start speaking it within 30 days. So take it from me. I use it. I love it. I wouldn't be recommending it. Use our affiliate link on The Dinosaur and the Dude. Click on that link. Get a week for free of Pimsleur. Start learning the language you've been screwing around and not trying to learn the right way. Start learning it and get going speaking another language. All right, that was it. Do it. TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. Click on the link, get a week free. If you don't, you're absolutely nuts. Now back to the episode. So have you know, talking about other countries and whatnot, sure there's languages and stuff you'll end up needing to learn as well when you go into those other countries, but I digress. Have you heard about that was going to be a stupid question. I was going to, have you heard about China? Yeah.
What about it?
So, have you heard about the the prehistoric lands that's been found in China?
No,
No? Oh my.
no.
Okay. So it's not really a conspiracy, but I think the way the rumor mill is churned up is kind of made it into a conspiracy by default. So China, there's certain parts in China that is kind of interesting. They have I forget what it's called, but it's a certain ground. It's a certain way that the ground is set up. It's called karst landscape. Okay, and so the karst landscape, Karst, if I'm misspelling or mispronouncing it, but in any case, uh, there's a section of the land that's out there in this part of China. I'm not even going to say the Chinese name for it because I know I'm going to fuck it up, but I might end up saying it anyway just because. And it's this karst landscape, so it has like it's the dissolution of bedrock by way of groundwater, and so for some reason that makes it very susceptible to sinkholes. And
Okay.
so this area has sinkholes and caves throughout. Um, and so there's one that's really huge. Okay, it's pretty fucking big. That's the official measurement, boys and girls. Pretty fucking big. It's in the Guangxi region of southern China. Okay, uh,
Okay.
Guangxi. It's got like 30 sinkholes out there, but this is the largest. And for some reason, this one fell in just right. That there was a hole. The hole is shaped in a way that it still allowed light to come through.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's trees in this sinkhole that are 130 feet tall.
Woof.
Yeah, 40 meters for those of you in the other countries that listen to us. Thanks again for listening to the
Hey, there you
Dude.
go. Good job.
Yeah. So the largest one is 306 meters long, 150 meters wide, and 192 meters deep. Okay. It's pretty fucking deep. Again, I'm rounding up. I mean, rounding down is pretty fucking deep. So these delvers, these spelunkers, if you will, they finally made it down there, and they're realizing that, hey, yo, none of this shit exists above. Like
Oh boy.
they found other fauna, they found other species of growth that hasn't been topside for a while, and they're like, we don't know what else is growing down here. We've
Oh, there could be fungus. There could be
we
viruses. There could
yeah,
be.
we don't know what the what. And so they're looking at it like, okay, we got so many of these, but this is the only one that they've confirmed. Like there's some real growth here. There's trees down here.
Right.
The sunlight is hitting down here that things are growing. There's a whole forest down here. We've never what?
Right.
And so there's dense undergrowth on the floor that came up to one. It came up to the shoulders of one of the expedition team. And they said, I wouldn't be surprised to know that there are species found in these caves that have never been reported or described by science
Right.
until now. That's crazy. Now,
Yeah.
this is something that dropped a year ago. Okay. They found this out a whole year ago. Recently, it's been coming back up in the news because it's like, yeah, they found dinosaurs down there too.
What?
And that's
I
where it
mean,
gets into the dinosaur and the dude aspect of it, not solely because it's also involving dinosaurs, but for the fact that, come on, y'all about to tell me that there's these underground eco land, what I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it, but for some reason, somehow, some way, you're telling me you're now saying some dinosaurs are down there.
that would be some shit, right?
What the fuck, Jurassic?
Like, who's going to take us out? We thought it was going to be like aliens. It's going to be the
What
dinosaurs.
the fuck, Jurassic Park? And if so, then that means like we've just ta-da! Hey, oh, dinosaurs! And the dinosaurs is like, look at that new meat. Might have to taste some of that.
About to eat the ass end out of that
Bet this tastes better than any of these leaves. Let
So
me
I'm hungry.
let me see if my teeth can work on that.
You better
Yeah,
come after dinner.
because then that's the human thing, right? If we get the if say for I don't know if there are. I don't know if there are, and I don't know if somebody would actually. I don't know if the government would reveal, "Hey, we found some dinosaurs. Should we release that to the world?" No, fuck no, man. Let's try and grow. Let's try and grow these things and weaponize this shit. Yeah,
Mm,
I mean
no,
they're doing it to woolly mammoths. Why wouldn't they do it to dinosaurs? I mean, China. I mean, people have already started growing woolly mammoths back. There's people eating woolly
really?
mammoth steak. Yeah, yeah, they've already put woolly mammoth DNA in Indian elephants to produce woolly mammoths again
Oh my
because
god.
because you know we
Why
needed
not?
them. We needed them. Science needs to flex and be able to say, "See, we could do that." Just whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, it'd be kind of interesting if there was some dinosaurs down there. But I guess it still shows that this stuff, there's
That
places
have
in
been
where,
untouched.
yeah,
Truly.
that we have not gone yet.
That's crazy.
And to know that it's just been chilling, it's just been doing its own thing. And just now people are able to, you know, get down there and it's just crazy. It's crazy,
It
but
is nuts.
it's super crazy. What's also crazy
Mm.
is that we got serial killers on the planet.
Yeah. Well, where did this come from?
I just happened to see it. So I wanted to share it with you and
Yeah.
everybody else. So I have to admit,
Hmm.
this is a lazy serial killer. And by the way, this is I'm remembering now. This is the warning time right now. So content after this is probably going to be a little jarring for some people, especially getting into the details of it. And if you listen to anything further and it's not your thing, you don't want to be jarred by something right now. It
Yeah, just
involves,
skip it.
yeah, just skip it a little ways, or better yet, just go ahead and hit the like and leave a review on Spotify, and then go to our website and buy merch, and
Right. That's
just
what I would do.
palette cleanse with merch, and subscribe and friend us on all of our social media and look at all of our videos, and then that way,
It's a dinosaur and the dude.com, by the way.
yeah, and that way you'll feel better. That'll actually help you feel better.
And I will when we pack it up, I'll put a hug in there.
There you go.
Okay. Good vibes. I'll put good intentions. I will put good intentions in there. Okay. I will do that
You put a hug in
for free.
for
I'll do
free.
that for free.
Oh, you're not gonna charge.
No,
You're not
not
gonna.
even one. Not even
Yeah,
$1.
you're
Not
not gonna
even that.
charge for hugs. Okay, cool. They would appreciate that. I think it's pretty cool. You giving out free hugs. That's awesome. And then putting it in a
It's
bag
what I do.
and then mailing it. Fuck, that's amazing. I tell you
It's
what's
hard
not
work, but
amazing.
look, I'm here for it. Okay, I'm invested.
I tell you what's not amazing.
Full frontal.
This chick in the UK. All right. Now, England, I'm looking at you because you guys follow us. So there's some people in England that listen to us. So please hit us up with more updates on this.
Cheerio.
Yeah, hit us more updates on this. You know who we're talking about in the UK. Lucy Ledby. All right. So
Was it a woman serial
yeah,
killer?
yeah, that's her name. Lucy
That doesn't
Lesby.
happen a lot.
She's a nurse. Now, I'm not really stressing about Lucy appearing next to my bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I think she's a lazy serial killer because
Fair.
Lucy's knack was she killed babies, so they really can't defend themselves. They really don't.
Oh,
They're really open to the care and they're relying on adults. She was left in the basically left in the playground because she was a nurse.
and
And
also a fucking cunt, apparently.
yeah, she was a nurse, so she was around all these babies. She was in the hospital, and she just took care of these babies. But Lucy, she uh, she she got into killing babies, and
Who does that?
I
When did
just
that happen? I'm like, what?
Lucy, this chick right here, 33-year-old Lucy.
Jesus.
So it came up in the news recently because just got she, her conviction came, finally um, came up in there, and she's like, the trial starts. It's like the trial started last October, so it all seems like this is all like old news, but whatever. We're just getting it now. So
We
she
have
was,
dial up.
yeah, yeah, she was at Countess of Chester Hospital. That's a very pretentious sounding hospital.
Prestigious.
I would, yeah, prestigious for you, pretentious for me.
Oh, there you
From
go.
June 2015 to June 2016. So in a year, she be, just she murdered 7 babies
Jesus.
and was convicted of trying to kill another 6
My God.
between June 2015 and 2016. Two of which, two of which she killed were a couple had triplets,
My
identical
God.
triplets. A couple had identical triplets. She killed 2 of them. She
Oh
killed.
my God.
So I don't even know what that's like. You got like a son now, and I mean, do you even break it to the son? Hey,
My
you you
right.
you were triplets. You did have 2 identical brothers, but
Right.
a fucking a
But they were
fucking
killed.
a fucking cunt whore killed the other 2, and
That piece of shit.
that's why your mom is always sad on your birthday. Um, just
Oh my God.
just letting you know it's not you.
Oh.
So Lucy here, she was slick about it. Okay, she would she would deliberately inject air. Uh, she would inject the babies with air or force fed others milk, and she poisoned 2 with insulin.
My God.
So that was her thing because they're hard to trace. They're hard to figure out. Like, oh, what did this kid die from? It was kind of hard to trace air. Kind of. Um, so she was very methodic in exactly what it was she was using, how she was using it, and on which babies she was using it to. She really had her, had it figured out exactly how she was going to go about each one of them and when she would go about them because it's a newborn, so the parents are like there. The parents are, I'm gonna see my kid. I'm gonna do
Right?
this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But I gotta get. She figured out okay, like when she was gonna do it, like this little gap
You're
between,
talking pineapple.
yeah, this little gap between when the parent is with the baby and when the parent is not. That's when she would do whatever it is she was intending to do, and she it's interesting because they know that she did them, but she was not found guilty for two counts uh, of attempted murder. So I think that's interesting that you got somebody, they did it. Um, she covered her tracks by gaslighting other colleagues, and it it just all led to her. It's like before she started working at this hospital, before that June 15th, she started working at this hospital, there was fewer than three babies dead, per year. There's fewer than three baby deaths per year in the neonatal unit. After she started working there, huge uptick in comparison. So I think it's interesting though, because in situations like this, you got people that always like, oh, we should have seen this, we should have seen that, we should have seen this. Oh, that it's kind of, I mean, that's a weird hindsight thing. And I guess you could say that stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't bring these kids back. Do better with it next time, and look out for the things. Be very very vigilant about it next time. But pointing out who should have done what or but did better at this, that, or the other this time around, it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help. But yeah, she was a, she was just in. I don't even know how to categorize her. Evil, insane. I mean, somebody called her a hateful human because you could see pictures of her at the hospital smiling. There's one picture I think is kind of even for me is bad taste, I should say, because it's a picture of her smiling in the hospital while holding baby clothes up, like this, no baby in them, it's just holding the clothes up. And they found this note at her place after, you know, arresting her and everything. It's I'm trying to. I got it on the screen here.
Yeah.
It's like saying like part of it is like there are no words. I'm an awful person. Uh, I
What? So
can't.
she's trying to say is that she's sorry?
Well, I mean, this is like notes that she's they this is a note that they found at her home, and it was it's pretty much like these are notes where she's just journaling, I guess, in a way. It's not
What the
really,
fuck?
yeah, it's not really like giving a full context of this is a note that there's more than this one or not, but they have a picture of the note, and it starts off with saying there are no words. And there's something at the top where it's like not good. uh, and it's underlined, but I can't make that out. But the first line is like, "There are no words. I am an awful person. I pay. Uh, I can't. I can't breathe. I can't focus every day for not killing myself right now. Overwhelming fear."
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's like just ramblings of just like just words that are in there. No hope. Uh, I do everything wrong. Yeah, it's like just it's almost like she's journaling, she's bashing herself, but then also stating exactly who and how she is. It's just a
Maybe she was doing it as a maniacal way to get out of it based on insanity.
yeah, yeah, that's the
That's
thing
shitty to
is
think about, but
no,
shows
no.
what she did.
Yeah, right. It's so weird because it's like I hate myself so much for what this has. Hate, I am evil. I did this. I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough. It's a weird,
Ugh.
it's just a crazy, and it's like, why me? I
Oh,
don't, I, I, I don't deserve mom and dad. It's a, it, to your point, like, when was this written? They don't really elaborate on that. Like, was she feeling the wall? Okay, I got. Was she feeling like the walls closing in, and she had to get some evidence cooked up that'll allow her to
right.
fall back on
Or was this a genuine
insanity?
thing?
Yeah, or was this like more than this one note that she wrote for herself? But yeah, she was listed down as attacking 13 babies, and
Jesus.
they caught her before she fulfilled the other six. But
Well,
and then they listed like all the months and everything of her prepping and whatnot. It's just an incredible thing of where I'm always fascinated by serial killers because it's like
same.
it's the thing that lurks that you would not know until too late. It's not something that just sort of they're they're not people that sort of stand out where you could look at somebody and say, "Oh, that's a serial killer right there."
Right. Like what
There's,
we say, like pedo,
yeah,
there's a
it's
certain
like,
look that
oh,
we look for.
oh. And they don't wear a uniform. And like, oh, it's a firefighter right there. Oh, that's a serial killer right there. Look at that. They got the serial killer hat on. No, it's none of that. None, none of that works. And it's like when you see a serial killer, it they
Right. We could be living right next door to one.
yeah. So and when you see pictures of her, you're just like you look like you know how the story ends. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the picture of her and it's under the headline of nurse killing seven babies. So you already know this is how the story ends. She's a nurse that has killed seven babies. So everything I'm gonna see after that should is gonna be of this nurse that killed seven babies and planned on killing six more. And you see a picture, it's like, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for where I can say, yeah, yeah, oh, for sure. Why did she
Right.
even get hired? Y'all should have seen it. Look at that. She's got the she's got the serial killer teardrop right there. No, it's none of that. None of
That's
that.
terrifying.
It's a weird,
Crazy town.
yeah, it's a weird thing where
And a very sad, sad shame
but I'm so
for those
fascinated.
children.
I'm so fascinated with it. Yeah, but then at the same time, I'm like, what a shitty one. What a shitty one. You're you're going after babies. It's like, come on. Is that bad to say?
No, enjoy prison because they're gonna fucking torture you.
Right, but I mean, is it bad of me to say that? It's like if you're a serial killer and you're killing adults, it, I kind of feel like that's on a
Children are so innocent.
yeah. I
There
kind of
is
feel
nothing bad about children.
right,
In infants, they're pure.
especially newborns. And I'm just thinking, my what I'm trying to say is, if you're a serial killer killing adults, I feel like okay, there's a sort of level playing field there. You're you're it sounds odd. It sounds very fucked up to say out loud. But what I
What's
mean by
that?
it, what I mean by it is like you got to put in some work. You got to really be crafty. You got to hide your tracks. You got to do some stuff. You're going after something that can fight back. You got to be really really definitive with what you're doing. But if you're killing babies, I I mean, to me, you're only getting being called a serial killer because you had multiples that you killed. But you're killing babies that don't even have the means of saying, they can't talk.
Right.
They haven't even registered who their parents are really beyond smell. They like you're you're going after and abusing the 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 vulnerability of the parents, along with the child itself. I mean, you always hear about stories about hospitals switching up babies and stuff like that, but this person is totally going off that vulnerability and just having a
So
field
fucked
day.
up.
Having a field day. And that's what I mean by it's like it's a little bit of a level playing field
Right.
because you're with an adult, you're sort of I don't know. It's just for me it's sort of like if it just it's it's a different degree of heinous when you're going after a baby.
Right. Because you know that they're helpless.
You know that they have absolutely no means of knowing what's coming for them.
Oh,
They have no comprehension of what that shot of air or insulin or anything will do. There's nothing. Like for an adult, you see a needle coming at you. Hey, whoa, whoa, what are you trying to? You see
right.
something coming. Hey, what is a registration of something? That's what I mean. It's like a level playing field. Like they know, and they know you know. And okay,
Sure.
but a baby is like, fuck, you don't. But yeah, she's getting. They just got finished with the trial, so she's gonna.
So a doctor walked in on her, right?
Yeah, they started figuring it out. They started putting two and two together. It's like, hey, all of these are happening because none of that was happening prior. None of that
Right.
was happening. It's like I said, it was like three tops, and they show the chart on how it was all happening with her, and in in the first month she started working there, three died, and one
Jesus.
and she almost got a fourth. She attempted on the fourth, took a break for July, August. She killed another one, attempted on another. September, attempted on another. October, succeeded in killing another baby. So in 5 months, she's killed five babies and attempted to kill three. Year's not even over yet, but for some reason she took a break until April of 2016, and she attempted to kill two more babies. Then in June, again, she picked it up again, just like she did June previous year, and she killed two more babies and attempted to kill another. And so, yeah, this doctor is like, okay, what? Why? What is happening with this? And then they started putting things together. And it's like, okay, it doesn't happen until she's around. And
Did you see where she wrote a sympathy card for one of the babies that she killed?
yeah, I read that she interacted with the with the parents and everything. I didn't see the sympathy card thing, but I read that she did interact with um
So sick.
yeah, it's like, and so to your point again, I don't know if that's like something they're going to try and throw out, like, yeah, the mental, I mean, it's an easy one to throw out there, because it takes a you have to really get in a certain headspace to be able to say, yeah,
But either way, that person's a danger to society.
yeah, right, right. Either way, that shouldn't get them released sooner. But
Well, it's just like the Curly person.
yeah. Hmm.
She fucking knew. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah.
She may have
Now,
been out of her head doing it, but she
right,
knew.
right. Now, in no way am I saying that they're of the same caliber.
Caliber.
Wow,
Yeah,
look at us.
I know. We're in sync.
Yeah, we sound professional as fuck. Uh,
Until just now.
let me fuck it up so we can get back, so people know what they're listening to. In no way am I saying like Carly. Yeah. In no way am I saying that Carly is on the same caliber as this Lucy. I mean,
Right.
clearly, Lucy's done way more. I should say, I
Hmm.
feel like Lucy's done way more prepping for what she was going to do. Carly's
Yes.
hold, Carly's holes was apparent from first two sentences out of the mouth. Like, okay, that
She
doesn't
was
make sense.
also lazy, just in a different way.
Yeah, it was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Um, but this chick, Lucy, man, you doing sympathy cards?
Yeah. Fuck
Jesus,
that.
you were like,
Man, I bet her parents are proud of her.
you were doing sympathy cards. Get well soon or some shit. I don't know what you would write in it. I don't know what you would. Thank God, there's got to be some.
I'm sure actually her parents are terrified.
Yeah, I mean, but again, at a certain point, I like to try to divorce the parents away from the kid, because at some point you like to think that, all right, this is something you came up with. I did. This isn't. This is hereditary. It's like only so much that a parent can do after a while. But
Right, but it can still be, devastating to a parent.
yeah, I think it's
Like, I
absolutely.
created this. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
absolutely. I think that it can be devastating, and I think it's kind of hard for a parent to not associate themselves in some sort of way, and they have to try and figure out a way to disassociate and say, hey, you know what, this was Lucy's decision, this was Lucy's thing. You had nothing to, you know you did nothing to encourage this kind of thing. Not,
Right,
you
right,
know
right.
not unless they
Yeah.
find some evidence of where they were, aiding in some sort of way, which is a whole nother rabbit hole. But this
Yeah, I
whole
wasn't even
thing.
thinking about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it solely because I saw another case recently where the dad the dad decided to outshine the son, who was a killer, and the dad
Mm-mm.
decided, fuck that, he's not going to get the news, I'm on it. That was kind of shitty. But yeah, I don't even know what it would. I don't know what isn't. And I think it was someone else in here. Yeah, one of the detectives, uh, DCI Nicola Evans, because you got to say DCI because it's in the UK. I watched Luther. Uh,
Oh.
DCI Nicola Evans, she had mentioned that uh, there are no winners. There,
Oh,
and
for sure.
and you're on either side. That like the
Right.
parents that lost children, if Lucy's parents are alive, they they're just like in a whole nother state. We're like, holy fuck,
Oh my God, right?
can like you can't go anywhere without somebody saying, "Yo, we saw what Lucy did.
Right. What your daughter did.
We saw what Lucy did, and we know you had nothing to do with that, but still,
Oh
damn,
my God.
damn, what do you do?"
I would be like, I'm sorry for
Yeah,
for your loss.
yeah, like what do you do? What do you do at that?
They're losing something too.
Like what? Yeah, like what do you do at that particular point? Do you keep all the pictures up in the house? I mean,
Oh God, I wouldn't be able to.
what do you fucking do? And vice versa with the
I
parents that,
wouldn't be able to.
and vice versa with the parents that had the kids. You keep you gotta you can't keep all the pictures up in the house, can you? I
You put
don't
them away for a long time, and then
like
one day you come across them and you remember fondly, but
yeah,
grief gets easier.
and then back to the parents that had triplets. You got one kid now, and that kid's
That's a God.
got this fucking burden. They've inherited this burden that they have no clue about.
Yeah.
And people could say, "Oh, they can't hold it against." Like, it, they're going to, and and it's not intentionally. It's going to be some subconscious shit where
Sure.
they
Because of the
always
trauma.
they always see this kid, and it's going to remind them of the other two. It always, it's
Right.
always. I mean, and they'll eventually. I would hope that eventually it gets a little easier. But
Hmm.
god damn it, this like right now when a baby really needs his parents,
Right.
it's so
Oh
raw.
my God, I couldn't even imagine.
It's so raw for them right now. So raw.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But yeah, that's what
My
Lucy
heart
did.
hurts for those people.
Yeah, that's what Lucy did. I don't even know what she would get sentenced. I don't know. I don't even know what what she would get in regards to time. I'm sure.
Eternal damnation
Yeah, I don't
in
think.
some way or form.
Yeah, I don't think the I don't think the mm, I don't know if they execute in the UK. Um,
I don't know if they do either.
I don't know if they execute in the UK.
But if they did,
Maybe they do lethal injection. I'm not entirely sure, but
a guillotine.
I know in these United States though we kill some people. Um,
Right. Just take them off the map.
Jesus, we will kill a motherfucker. So yeah, I don't know. I think she'll probably just get life. I don't know if she'll get the psychiatric treatment though.
I don't know that there's any psychiatric treatment that could ever touch what she did.
Yeah. Like I don't know how you even correct it. I don't know how
You
you get
don't.
I don't know how you get to a point where you go, all right, you've you've
I feel rehabilitated.
yeah, yeah, we have successfully rehabilitated. Boom, stamp down. We have done it. You are rehabilitated. I don't
You are
know.
free.
Yeah, I don't know if you can adequately do that because she got that far with people without them ever knowing.
Right.
She went through nursing school. She went and applied for different things. She applied for things in the
Yeah.
knowing
What a fucking liar.
she applied. But that's the thing. She wasn't lying. It wasn't like she didn't get her nursing degree. It wasn't
That is
like
true.
it wasn't like she didn't go through the practice. She went
Fair
through
point.
the things in order to be as legit as possible to do what she eventually was doing.
Unthinkable
That's
things.
just, it's like how do you so knowing that you're dealing with talking to somebody that has that mental determination, how do you how can you sit back and think you're rehabilitated? We've reached you to the point where you now recognize you've done a reversible wrong. Now we know on a psychological stance, we've addressed and you've amended. You still got to do your prison term, but like, how do you?
Right. Exactly.
I don't even
You
know.
still got to do life.
Yeah, I don't know why you would put the effort in because I don't even know if it'll be worth it. Again, it doesn't get the babies back.
You're right. It doesn't.
All right, so
And that sucks.
I think I've sufficiently deflated the tire that we get in the episode. Nah, yeah, this is probably one of the deep think episodes where we do the thing that we kind of sort of said we wouldn't do, but we made sure we put our spin on it with conspiracy theories and whatnot. But
And maybe the fact that Mitch McConnell is being deprogrammed.
well, yeah, there's that. He's
Who knows? I don't know. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about.
There's another island out there, I'm sure. Um,
All right.
so yeah, everybody, sleep tight after listening to this episode. No one's going to the
Enjoy your
hospital.
therapy this week,
Like,
okay? Because
no
you're gonna
one.
fucking need it.
Everyone's doing home remedies and hitting you up for prepping recipes and whatnot because no one's going to the hospital anymore. It's all going to be home births from now on.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Exactly.
but in any case, thanks everybody for listening to another episode of The Dinosaur and Dude. This is our 42nd episode. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just making this shit and hoping people are listening. So thanks for at least doing that. Like
If you enjoyed the fuckery, we appreciate you.
yes, and we'll appreciate you even more if you go
Mm-hmm.
to thedinosaur&thedude.com.
That's true.
Check out all of our stuff. Check out our merch. We'd love for you to get some. And
If you could send an email in to the website and just let us know that you want an umbrella, then maybe one can be persuaded to make umbrellas.
we're gonna figure that out. Send us, send us.
We got plans.
Yeah, send us little emails on stuff you want us to talk about. Check us out on
Send us love
Spotify.
letters.
Yeah, check us out on Spotify. We got polls up there. We would love to know what you think about certain things that we talk about during the episodes. If you want to check out episodes, go to our website, thedinosaur&thedude.com. We have all of our episodes up there. If you love listening on Spotify, we got you there. Find us on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Find us on Amazon, Amazon Music for podcasts. Find us on Audible. We're also on Google Podcasts and Castbox and just iHeart. Just just go and check us out. We're on
Just go and search on
yeah,
the internet. The internet has recognized us as being a thing.
yeah,
So yeah, you can find us.
yeah. We're on Facebook, Twitter,
Like a
Instagram.
scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it's a
Come
scavenger.
and find me
It's a
and
scavenger
tell me that you
hunt.
want a hug.
It is a scavenger hunt. You are absolutely correct. It is absolutely a scavenger hunt, and we'd love subscribe, like,
Follow,
do all the
share.
things, follow and share it, get everybody else involved. Because honestly, we love to grow, and we love to share it with more people in other countries. And if you're looking for things, also check out the links we have where we have picked up a couple of people that we really like, a lot of a couple of companies that we really like that we use or involved with in some ways. So sharing that with you too. So and we're not breaking,
Wait,
not getting barrels of money, but there are affiliates, so we're getting coins here and there that help.
yeah, they may
In any
throw a
case,
chunk of quarter at us every once in a
yeah.
while.
So in any case, hope everybody enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed you.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate you for joining us, and I appreciate you, lady, for always making this shit happen. So, thank you.
Dude, you're amazing. You know that. I appreciate the shit out of you.
Well, okay. Well, thanks. I, I appreciate the shit out of you too, and your lovely wife for letting you do it because I know I take time away from her for being with you. So, tell her
That's
thanks.
okay. It's healthy.
Tell her thanks, and love you all. And
Love you
always
too.
remember, she's the dinosaur.
That's me.
And I'm the dude. And all the motherfuckers, fatherfuckers, gigolos, and gigahos, have a great time and doing whatever the fuck you're doing. But if you get in trouble, don't blame us because we did have the fine print. So fuck off.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Thanks, lady.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.